Hi everyone, it's Miss Cohen and today I'm going to show you a very simple craft which only involves a few things. You need some cardboard in the shape of your first name or your last name, or the first letter of your first name or your last name. That's what I've done already, so you might want to go and do that now. You need a little bit of sellotape, masking tape, whatever tape you have, it doesn't matter because it's actually going on the back. You need string. Now this was a little bit tricky because my string currently looks like this and it was a little bit tough, so I might have to try and get some more as the video goes along, but I've got a little bit to hand here. Lots of different colour string. If you don't have string, don't worry, it actually looks really nice with just brown string as well if you have like for packages. If you don't, coloured sellotapes are quite sweet. I've got very little ones here. But things like washi tape and paper tape and that sort of thing is always a good idea. And you need some scissors. Okay, and that's all you need. So, first things first, cut the shape of your letter. I've picked my first name because I'm actually going to put this in my room because I saw it ages ago and I thought this looks so nice and so easy to do. And then you get your first bit of string and you stick it to the back with some sellotape. Back of your letter. The back of your letter here. And then you just start weaving it round. That's all you do. Weave. Now you might choose to do so many different things. You see what I'm doing? I'm literally weaving it round like that. You might choose to do big gaps and then put some colours in the middle. You might decide to make it a little bit messier. I mean, not bad messy, good messy. Okay, there's lots of different things that you can do with this. Now, I'm actually just going to do lots of different colours. So I'm going to just keep going with the same colour. Now, this is a craft. If you're in year one, your task this week, this is part of your discussion task craft. And this was a craft which you could do with your grown-ups, sitting on lots of cushions, blankets, getting really warm and cozy, as I'm not sure the weather's going to be very nice this week. So that's kind of, and you can talk about what's been your favourite thing that you've been doing in your time off school, what's been your favourite day, what's been your favourite activity, your favourite craft. So there's lots of different things you can talk about, but this is a really nice one to do with your grown-ups, so because I know it can be very hard at the moment. Everyone's very busy. So it's quite nice to sit down and have some time. So that's how I've done it. And now when I get to the end of my string, you see you need quite a lot of string, okay? When I get to the end of my string, all I do is I just stick it to the back. Because realistically, the back is just going to be stuck on a wall or something. Oops. Hold on. Just like that. So you have your first little bit of colour. Now, you might want to go double rounds, go around it again. It's totally up to you. So yeah, and then you get your next bit of string and you do the same thing. You stick it to the back and you just keep going. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you are using things like tape or washi tape, that's also very easy. You take a bit of tape and you stick it wherever you like, fold it round, and you could do, and you can do lots of different colours going up. Okay, so that's another thing that you could do. So you might get to a point here where you get to the end of like the bottom bit of a letter maybe, and then you have like a longer bit needs to go across, the best thing to do is to just cut off as you get to the top of, oh, sorry, you couldn't even see that. Cut off there, stick. Oh, I've just done completely the opposite of what I just said. Stick, cut off. And then what I would do is I would carry on by just sticking again so that you kind of have a fresh root for the wider bit. Now you might see that there is a gap here, but don't worry, we can fill that in later. So if you've got a circle in the middle of, not a circle, if you've got a gap in the middle of your letter, the best thing to do is to stick the string upwards. Can you see? Upwards like this, and then just go through the circle. Ooh. Just like, oops, sorry guys, just like that. It's a little bit of fiddly. Oh, you couldn't see any of that, could you? There you go. Just like that. So I'm just going in and then out of the circle. And I'm doing the string pattern round like this rather than round like that. So this is the finished product. It is not perfect, but imperfect art is the best type of art. Here is mine. Now yours will probably be a little bit better, but it is quite tricky getting around those corners. So I spent a lot of time undoing and redoing and trying to get the corners going. But actually I'm really happy with it because it will look very, very, very sweet on my on my bedroom door. I added a little braid here, like a braid bow here just to the middle because this is a bit which I found pretty tricky to fill in. And I also put some washi tape or colored tape like underneath here so you couldn't see the cardboard anymore. But anyway, that is the finished product. It looks really sweet. It takes a little bit of a while, so do it over a couple of days, but it requires very little things and it's using recycling, which is always good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and remember to post on Seesaw if you do it and the finished results. Bye.